Reggie cost me a little bit more money. We had the head gasket, as we've already said. A new tensioner again, inlet manifold gasket, of course. It needed a new, well, second-hand cylinder head, liner shims.
One eternity later.
Join us, everyone, in Reggie. Reggie's back.
Yay!
Yay!
Woohoo!
However, this is the second attempt at filming this video, and well, you're about to see why. So we're back in Reggie, and whilst I can't explain, can't give any good reason as to why Reggie hasn't been anywhere this year, Reggie is finally on the road, and immediately he's reminding me why the Rover 75 is such a good car. If you've ever driven a 75, if you've owned a 75, maybe you own a 75, or even if you've only travelled in a 75, just how solid did I feel, how comfortable did I feel. All the padding on the door cappings, the padded dashboard, the real wood veneer, because of course this is pre-project drive, the leather, the heated leather, may I add, even embossed headrest in the leather. They just, not a lot of car for no money. And it's so quiet. I have actually got the window open partly at the moment, but it's so quiet, so smooth. I miss driving this car. So, as you will have seen in the clips, from the moment we drove Reggie out of the garage, and I think quite luckily really, there are a few little, they're very short but quite sharp speed bumps to get out of where the garages are as we go past the tractor. It's all happening today. And when we went over that first speed bump, there was an almighty bang coming from the offside fronts, which of course was disconcerting. So by the time we'd gone over all the speed bumps, but we were still within the perimeters of where the garages are, we got out and had a look and couldn't see anything obvious, but I just knew that something was amiss, and I didn't want to drive Reggie not knowing what may or may not be about to fall off the car. At the end of the day, the car has sat in the garage for many months. Strange things may have happened while Reggie had been alone in the garage, who knows. So I obviously drove the car to my trusted specialist, or trusted garage that works on older cars, called Forge Garage. In fact, I've got a few cars that go there now. Thankfully it wasn't too long a drive, but the reason I say we were lucky about speed bumps is, although as you've now seen in the clip, it was basically a complete failure of both front springs. They'd completely snapped. One was in a worse position than the other, but they'd both gone. Whilst driving on the actual road, even though the UK roads are crap at the moment, there was no banging coming from the front. So had we not have gone over speed bumps, we would have done as planned, had a drive, done this video, took Reggie home and give him a clean and a polish, which he deserves, which we're going to do in this video, and we'd have been none the wiser. So of course Reggie's now sporting 2 new springs. Now of course it's got every chance those springs were on Reggie from day one, and Reggie is 22 years old now, I think. And I've been reliably told by Tony at Forge Garage that particularly when the springs get older, temperature changes, car sitting in one place not being moved, they can become a bit stiff, for want of a better word. And then when you do ask them to give, when you do ask them to compress, Well, they just snap. So I'm not to know, of course, whether they snapped while it was parked in the garage or whether they snapped because of that first speed bump, but either way, Reggie's now riding on 2 new springs at the front. Ironically, Reggie had 2 new shock absorbers at the back a couple of years ago. So we're slowly rebuilding the car, aren't we? Anyway, Fran's here today. You wouldn't know because Fran's gone very quiet for some reason. But Fran is enjoying the luxury of the Rover 75. So as we waft along in this car, albeit with an engine that I've had just one viewer comment negatively, bless them. You're allowed to have your opinion, I've got mine. To say that the 1.8 litre is underpowered, I don't know, 120 PS, okay, it's quite a big heavy car, never feels underpowered to me.
No.
But then I don't drive Reggie as a racing car, do I? If I wanted Reggie to race along, I'd have bought the V8 version, or I'd get my speed kicks from my Clio RS. This is about wafting. I think the only thing I'd really like Reggie to have, albeit it would have been nice to have had a V6 smoothness, would have been an automatic gearbox, because I'm a firm believer that bigger cars, they're just nicer to drive with automatic gearboxes. But other than that, no, I don't think this car is underpowered at all. It does exactly what I need it to do, and in as quiet and as smooth way as it possibly could be. But again, leave me your thoughts in the comments. For me talking and Fran sitting there not talking, we'll end the video there, but stay tuned for a couple of minutes because poor Reggie's got quite a few months worth of dirt on him. So we're going to take him home
and give him a bath.
And give him a bath. Once, he'd probably enjoy that if Fran's giving him a bath. Once we've enjoyed a bit more serenity and a bit more getting miles under Reggie's belt, because in the last 9 months Reggie has currently done, are you ready? He's done, it's shocking really, 8.9 miles. Now I know the Clio RS 1 year only did 90 miles, exactly 90 miles between MOTs, which was shocking. We've changed that now and the Clio RS has been used quite a bit more. But I fear that at this rate Reggie might be the same. So we need to put some miles on. Oh, we'll do a mileage check before I let you go, because you know I don't stop talking, that's why you watch me, I hope. Mileage check is 57,448. The smoothness, I'm going to shut the window a sec. And unusually I'm going to go quiet. Just have a listen. Reggie's almost as quiet as Fran.
But I'm noisy when I need to be.
And on that note, enjoy whatever it is you're driving, everyone. Stay tuned for a couple of minutes and let's get Reggie looking a lot more shiny and polished and the way he should be.
Spiffy!
And we'll see you soon.